Hello and congratulations. My name is Tony Groza and I would like to say thank you for choosing Groza Builders to be your builder for your new home. I would like to take a few minutes and tell you a little bit about what's going to happen and some of the important features that you need to think about over the next couple of months. First, time is of the essence. I'm going to go through a few of these different things that are listed on this page one by one. So let's get started. Financing. You must contact a lender to start the loan application process. They may require a fee for a credit report and an appraisal, and we would like you to do this within 5 days of signing the agreement. Approved lenders. Groza Builders does have a list of approved lenders, and we can assist you if you have not already selected a lender. Your loan commitment. You are required to let us know within 5 days of receiving your loan commitment. Lot selection. You don't have a lot? Well, your realtor can help you find one. But what if you don't have a realtor? Well, we can put you in touch with one of our lot specialists to help you with that. Let's say you already own a lot or you've already selected a lot. Please provide our sales agent with the information so that we can get you a lot prep bid. This will give you an estimate on what it will cost for the lot prep. Lot prep consists of clearing and hauling debris, the amount of fill, building and compacting the pad, tractor work, final grade, etc. Early start. You got to select this at your contract signing whether you wanted to participate in our early start program or not. The early start program allows Groza Builders to start collecting the necessary documents needed for your permit submittal. Those documents are the plans, survey, energy calcs, and truss layout. I'd like to give you some time frames. The time frames on the plans are as such. The first red line plan is done at the structural meeting, which we're going to discuss here in just a moment, and then they're sent to the draftsman. The turnaround time is 4 weeks. Upon receipt of the first draft, your final plan review meeting is scheduled, and you will be required to review and sign off on these plans. If you make additional changes at this point, it will need to be sent back to the draftman, and it will incur additional time and additional plan change fees. Upon your approval of the plans, the next items are requested. The survey. Your approved plans are sent to the surveyor, and he conducts the field work and drawing of your house on your lot. That's also called a plot plan. That turnaround time is 2 weeks. The energy calcs. Your approved plans are sent to the HVAC calculation company. They provide us with the AC layouts as well as the energy calcs and manual J's for your new home. Their turnaround time is about 2 weeks. Trusses. We send those plans again to the truss company to provide us the truss layouts and cut sheets for your home. Their turnaround time is 2 to 3 weeks. Now once we have gotten all of those things back, we can send it to the engineer with the final plans. That will take 1 to 2 weeks for him to review and send back to us. If you have selected not to participate in the early start program, none of these things can happen until after the loan closes, which will delay the start of the construction on your new home. Structural meeting. The purpose of this is to sit down with you and go over the plans for your new home. You'll be able to redline the plans with any structural changes you want, fees may apply, to be included in your contract. Such items include, but are not limited to, the following: third car garage, extended covered porch, circular driveway, increase or decrease the square footage of rooms, additional plumbing items, additional electrical items, upgraded HVAC systems, impact glass windows and doors, and on and on. But any item should be selected so that it is on the permanent plan. The meeting time for this is 45 to 60 minutes, so please plan accordingly. The final plan review. This meeting will be for you to review and sign off on the plans that you have already changed in the structural meeting. If additional plan changes are requested at this time, there may be additional plan fee changes for the architect. If there is no additional plan changes, you will be required to sign off on the plan at this time saying you agree with the final set of plans. After this meeting, there are no further structural changes allowed. Color selection meeting. The purpose is for us to go over with you your color selections. The following is a brief list of items that you need to select during this color meeting. The appliances, the cabinetry, countertops, exterior doors, flooring, paint, plumbing fixtures, wall tile. The time for this meeting is approximately 2 to 3 hours. Please keep in mind that any time over 3 hours is billable at $125 an hour. You also get to select your upgrades. Any upgrade pricing that you have requested will be sent to you via email as soon as we get that price put together for you. You might ask, how am I paying for these upgrades? Well, that's a good question. There's 2 different ways to do that. The first is an addendum. This is used when you want to include these upgrades in your loan. Caution: depending on the type of the upgrade and the total amount of your upgrade, there may be an issue with the appraisal coming in too low. If this happens, you will need to speak to your lender about the options available to you. Another option is a cash sheet. This is the form that we use if you do not want to include these fees or costs in your loan. Your selection must be completed and approved prior to your loan closing. Appraisal package. An appraisal package includes a copy of the plans. They will probably not be marked up. There will be a final set at this time, depending on whether you took the early start or not. A copy of your contract. All addendums indicating the total price with any and all custom options that you have selected. But don't worry, Groza Builders will put this package together for your lender. Your lender will request the appraiser and schedule the appraisal. When the appraisal comes back, the lender will provide you a copy and let you know that the loan is ready to move to closing. Our homes rarely have an issue with the appraisal. However, depending on the custom options you have added and additional costs of these items, the appraisal may not come in as high as needed to include all of your options in your loan. Your loan closing. Your lender will coordinate your loan closing with the title company. The title company will coordinate the closing with you and Groza Builders. Upon a successful closing of your loan and receipt of all the documents required, the permit package can now be submitted to the building department. So this is the end of this segment and this part of building your new home. Look forward to talking to you soon, and we're excited to get moving on your project.